gold spoon in our mouth. We ancestors. That's we ancestors did a slave, right? Our ancestors were enslaved. So we born, we no get no head start like them. So all of we basically grow up poor.
No
But
inheritance.
for you, no inheritance and no foundation never left. But if you continue to sit down and want
Oh,
live
now when they look about them want some.
in a po in watch him. They say outlaw just want talk about food. That's why you got so big.
Oh, I want big teaser, you know.
Listen,
Boy, may I tell you, see it? You see how them
But I really think, Kizzy, me I gotta tell you something. With even some of my relatives them, yeah? True grandfather was a shipman. He used to go up and ship back in the days, and he used to come when he buy a piece of land at Janga Gully and build a little house for there, see? Now the man dead and gone about 8 years now. 9 years. So obviously we should not take up a mantle and build up a place. People, the people are not saying this poor mindset. You get a start, you get a piece of land, and with a structure upon it. All you know, if you don't know, go look a little work and help yourself and add on to it, and you can turn it in a greatness. The people are not vision. Everybody want a lease piece of land to somebody, rent out one room for the house. Like that for me is poor mindset, you know. That a classic poor, you know. Because how that go better you? Because you're not going to work. So money where you get off I rent, you buy food and you're near me out. You not go towards
you clean the
helping
shit
to
out of
build up
them?
a place or to better the place. So you know what me do? All me hear them attack me turn my back on them in a virgin. Me go and buy house different place.
else you have to do, Rickster. You can't build with them. Hey, Marky, what's up, my friend?
Them mindset poor.
Kizzy, you know, say, as a
He
young
said,
girl,
hey, hold on. Hear them to Punkus. That's why me can't vote labor right. Because they don't love poor people. Huh? Hear what labor right I say? Oh, me say, me have to wonder, hey,
Don't
how long I
back of
stay
the
there for?
class.
me still put up our admit it there. Until me get frustrated, me come off of the live and go over the girl them live.
Okay,
But
Marky,
Oh,
I will do that. Okay,
but
I will do it,
what me I
Marky.
say, Rickster,
yeah.
you have I'm explain this to people, to them, and everybody. Me say, and Kizzy know this, and at first me I said this, and years me I said this, more than a decade or more me I said this. Me say to them, say, when you have a young girl, her mother was a teenage mother, see? And she said her mother struggled with 3, 4, 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And she got to school. Remember, nobody not have to tell you, say, education take you out of poverty, you know. You see it for yourself. At school, and you go get pregnant as a teenage. You live in your mother house, you know, so you're bringing one more
One
mouth
more pitney.
for your
Mm-hmm.
mother. You understand me? That means you can't help your mother, you can't help your pitney.
The boy we breeder is not
Can't do nothing
he
either.
can't do nothing fear neither. He's a boy
That
where
run left far
he's a
too.
boy where run left her with the belly. So that now you put strain on your mother with one more mouth. You understand?
Exactly.
And then you say government
Rich
not help you.
people, if a rich person pitney get pregnant at something there, at teenage years, they're rich.
Straight abortion.
No, but what
Even if they decide to carry, at least they're rich in it, they have it already.
They're rich and they now make them penny carry. Because me are telling you,
Exactly.
me know. They now make them. This is something I was shocked about it over the years when me I got high school. When they pick them in high
Yes.
school, like my friend, them with them parents, well, I some make me know say, let me tell you something, some make me know say,
Them dash it
people who are cuss about abortion, this and that, are hungry poor people.
A poor people alone are cost Kenzie. Rich
Hungry
have more than one or two.
When me got high school, the girl them can't afford it, they slip up. Them parents get them abortion and send them back to school. Send them go foreign for the summer and then come back to school fresh and nice September.
Yeah.
And then at them the people end up now we go get to do their subject. You see the one we poor, you must end up of a woman's center.
The woman a put it, Kizzy, we have a whole pass shop them, yeah? When I want to call name.
Yes.
How much pitney you have?
Well, one man.
One minute.
One me know. And most people have money on have one people.
And the one picnic only have one picnic too. That's
Oh,
how you
yes,
see it.
one,
Yeah,
one.
them people have a mindset to just have things. Poor people
Yes,
mindset not think that way. They don't think say, oh, why all we don't have the money, no man. Come go run all and little back as well say, yeah, man. And
look
then
here.
they
Let me
not
tell
protect
you.
themselves.
Let me tell you since
Oh
when
yeah,
me
man.
let me tell you since when me start the poor and poverty aside eye. And I just like the same things them with the thing what happened to punk was the extreme,
Yeah.
right? So that extreme. But may I show you something? Remember now, me not come from no rich family neither. Me know poverty different poverty and poor at different levels. Yeah. So we have a mixture in our family. Some people have it more than some.
Yeah.
Some side one side have it more. But my mother knows that she a woman and she have two daughters. Cause my brother never come till later. When my brother come here adult already.
Okay.
So she have two daughters and every woman knows say monthly you have to prepare yourself for your menstruation. Right? Monthly as a woman, if you're I may tell you, my mother ever make sure say she prepare herself and put in at the house and she bring that to we and teach with that. She teach with that as young girl. So we have to prepare. You can't wait until your period come. Then you look a pad. You have to have one prepare for when it come. Right? And may I tell you say every month, may I tell you, like clockwork, you have some girl night come.
Yeah.
Yeah, then after we are then come a big pad.
I beg. Mm-hmm.
You use a sick stomach.
That come like toilet for paper for your body.
Right? So it's a necessity. It's a
Yeah.
need. I remember when you're a woman and you control and you know what go on, you have an idea, you can jot down a date. You know, so the FIFA every month. And if you might miss a day or two, it'll go come. As long as you're not pregnant. Right? And you know, prepare yourself. Then when you look every month, the same the mother used to say, come on, you know, a young girl, you know, have to prepare yourself. And we still sometimes we still have to give them all two. Cause they not no money. They not no money to buy one. Sometimes we have to take one whole pack and say, all right, go on.
Go and work with that.
Right? And it's not like it's a one time or a two time thing. It is ongoing.
And say in general, sometimes them people just not try to help themselves in no way. And that's the bad part about it, you know. You have
Richter.
some that will, I not go stereotype and say everybody, but I think a high percentage will never try to better them situation.
Yeah.
Richter, me go
Go ahead, Punkos.
I don't know if you might break up. I come true to no?
Stop talk.
on a different side.
Punkos, go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, man, me experience up on a different side, right? You have a youth named Brown, a big man named Brown, you know. He work at a cleaner company. Man used to come every Sunday. And the man say, yo, may I beg you, you know, no onion and no pepper and no scallion in there like garlic. Every Sunday, you know. Right? I might do it for months, you know. And my woman at the time vex every time. You know, one onion, one skin, and one tomato again. And my woman vex. I'm say, what I'm to you? And she say, yeah, tell me, say, him at work. And him can't, you know, say Sunday I come there. And you know, cook Sunday dinner, you know, but you start prepare. Say, yo, what we gonna eat Thursday? You understand me? And one day the man come, you know, one Sunday, and I say, bro, you know, say you big and bum buckler. Well, see, so I say in front of everybody in the yard, you know. Man say, boy, me embarrassed. I say, brother, me not give a tomato here, big brother. One tomato. I say, brother, do better than that, brother. Me not give no more tomato. Come on, me yard. The man say, me disrespect him. You see him? All right. I will the next 2 weeks to make one woman a curse him, say, every week you come here, come beg something. That means that the man have an impoverished mentality, brother.
True. Because in camp,
You understand me?
get in now buy.
All right, me show you next vibe now, quickly, see? The man upon the corner one day, see? And the man ma cuss about Junior Reid Bima, where him have, see? And upon Bima similar to it, and the man ma one big argument, this, that. So me a pass. See? The man him stop me for in the argument. And I say, brother, 1, 2, about 14 of them there. I say, my youth. You know, say 14 of them can collectively come together and start a business, brother. Each of them must have some skill one have. And we can have a company where we go out and do work, you know, and bring in money. We say, argue about millionaires already, brother. I say, oh, this help on brother. I say, we remain poor and depend on the corner. Amiga and police are bad on people in a problem
That's why they got
sit down here, so. Yeah, but me say that them could lose full argument build up in a quarrel, come on and say you done some blood, you go suck your mother. And you stab one another. One gone to jail, one dead or something. Me say, but if the whole of the 14 of the right so collectively come together and say, you know what, you gotta buy a taxi. Cause it's people look on it, you know, say a 14 of we own one car. No, a 14 of we start a taxi company, but we start with one car.
Yeah. Then I see bigger picture, they look on it low
Dream
frequency.
Weekend. You look on Dream Weekend, brother. I must have about 9 or 10 of them in a Dream Weekend. You understand me? Tracks and records where you see there, where you see and you see own it. A KLE own it. Gary Matalan them. The whole of them collectively come together, about 9 or 10 of them together and own it. You understand me? I mean, I say, as poor people, this is all we have to do.
About the begging of salt there. Let me tell you something. Me no beg salt because from me a little pitney, we broke in with them till we say, woman no beg salt something big. That I must say to stop people from begging. That's how we know. So me no beg salt. I saw people ever beg salt for true.
They say we're poor.
Murder cook my food fresh one big salt. I swear to God.
You never hear the saying yet. Can me hear the saying from me a little bit. Me never country people, if I Portland people, if I feel me house, me don't know. But they say, woman will beg salt something big.
First time I hear that.
Salt.
Hey, boy.
You never hear it before?
No, sir, first me hear it.
First time I hear that.
Mr. Winston?
No, me never hear the saying before, you know.
Me
Never
never.
hear the saying before, but you see, we are on a very good topic and I like where Punkus is going with the conversation. Because, let me tell you something. Oh, Mr. Me have the experience too, where people come, they want your washing brush, they want your grater, they want your bad pan. So me just send a message. You want me grater for borrow? Take it. You want me clothes brush for borrow? Take it. You come, let me a wash pan now, me say take it. One me having a me give you. And me go back and me go buy one. So you see, anytime you come back, me say, hey, but me give you one, man. You feel one day. You can't say you don't have none. That's what me do. Because me have the same situation.
Kizzy, me never
I
know say that the reason. Me know that me just think say when you bake salt, you just work list me don't know, me never think I first me say a big yeah, but I mean also know so then say washing brush, broom,
bad
floor,
pan,
Exactly.
floor,
and grater.
where you so brush your floor.
And
shine
greater petal.
Alright, you see the floor brush, they say you know if you use one brush of shine two house because you bring salt. Look,
Yeah, me hear the one day. Yeah, man. You bring it even spray for two, man.
Talking, you know.
Yeah, man.
Full of country people talking.
Same thing with broom, you know. Same thing with broom.
Right?
Hey, Winston. Tell you something, Winston. When me use it intermediate at Jamaica, when me live at Jamaica, like I used to say to me, say, yo, my yo, no? I'm going to take out the $100 out of my pocket. I'm have it in my hand. Because them big in front of people, you know. See? I'm going to say, oh, man, I'm going to give you this. But you have a decision to make right now. See? This are the last money. This are the last favor. This are the last thing. Not even a conversation you can get from me. If I take the $100, you will never even hear good morning from me again. No, people start saying me a pursue, you know.
Pitbull want come
I say, brother, I'm going to give you the $100, you know, what you want, you know. But the decision is, if I take the $100, you can't deal with me for the rest of your life, you know, brother. I know so the man him take it.
Will touch the empty box. King.
The man take it, you know.
Well, on the punkos, me go off for a minute, but King. Good morning, King. Me see you in the comment. In the thing there. Maybe you just a listen.
Who, me?
I mean, King, not you, Black King. The other King.
Oh.
I no mean to call you out, but yesterday them attack me on the Prime Minister's page. Some of my favorite people them, and me say uno me no mean specifically you. Me mean some labor rights, right? And I did not trouble these people. King?
Yeah, but
And I'm
right.
telling you, black me over there. Like uno must black me over Prime Minister account. And of them a mess with me. Pitbull, can I see a request? Pitbull touch the empty box no man.
I just, hold on.
I may try bring you up and me not
see him.
Me not see neither.
Pitbull, press on the inside box. It's all and come up.
Anyways, me now want to hear from the argument still, the conversation we have. Me just did want talk.
Morning, Sheldon.
Punkos.
People borrow broom and these things, of course.
Well, on a second, Punkos make £100, €100.
Well, that way them a say, hey, come and then start cause and say Punkos now nothing. In there, a lot of fear work. She have $1 few $1,000 in attack down to poor people. I was like, what? But it was a reminder as to why I don't engage comrades.
Hey, hold on. You really not see the psychological effect where PMP upon Jamaica society? Virgin, when they hear Peter Bunting and Mark Walling come out and their utterance against the school bus, you know, I tell the Jamaican people say they don't deserve it, you know. They be continue traveling a taxi like a chaka, you know. Understand?
All right, what on the Winston? Me ask a question, Winston. See? Me ask a question. All right. Say, you build a house, right? An electrician come. See? And even that a certified election, you know. The electrician come and put in the wiring in the house, right? And the wiring is good. There's nothing wrong with the wiring in the house, right? But it's just that he isn't a certified electrician, right? That means that the house are going down?
No.
All right. Now, when they come with the argument, Dino come with the argument, say, the buses weren't certified by in the US. And all right, but that's a lie. They were certified because the buses were working buses, you know. You understand me? And how them retire them out of the system and this and that. All right. Because say that are true. When PJ, right? No, the PJ, the car them come at Jamaica. If they never have Jamaica and other third world countries as a dumping ground for the car them, you know what they do? You know what Japan do with the car them?
Yeah.
See, not all the crash ship, them carry them out of the sea and throw them off of the ship in the.
Oh.
Because even the crushing site, them not having enough crushing site. They not having enough crushing. They keep that amount of vast amount of carry them have. You understand me? Because they change the model every 2 years. That's how high the turnover is in Japan and China. I mean, I say, the car we are drive on the road, the taxi that we are carrying pitting now, a 14 or 15-year-old, 18-year-old car, the bus them are 18-year-old. So about $1.4 billion I will per money. If you buy 100 new coaster at $26 million, at $26 million a pop, a billions not running to billions. Just multiply 26 by 100. You understand me? I see how much you get, and that's how much billions you gonna get. If you buy the new brand coaster bus, when I have no safety feature at all. So we can't have conversation with them people. The car them with them buy. You know, so the car certified from Japan. You don't know. Are the car certified from Japan? Nobody not ask them something there. The Pro Box then, they're certified from Japan.
tell you something. I want to be sure no. I'm talk it every day. If my member of parliament and my prime minister foolishness, me not follow chat the foolishness because I have a thinking brain of my own. And I can't understand how PMP, sensible PMP allowing them lead turn them in a jackass. I can't understand it. I don't see the likes of it.
Listen, me not believe you. Me not go PNP live, you know. Me not listen. Me not discussion with them and them send up my blood pressure. And me that man. Hey, me that man made the boat from the old time them, you know. The old time them are Frank days in a Tower Hill. He's a man the boat till they move Frank Phipps because he couldn't manage the war with the call T and bring in Ferdy up. And at this so when the whole place run red. So me not deal with PNP, me not like PNP.
Minute. But Mr. Pang,
Tomorrow road.
you know say they see a punkus the pan now. One big woman did the pan live. She coming at the back, so I tell you, she start give it to them and me ball, me laugh apart. Punkus well the name.
Tell me the lady name, she cuss her, she said, you're not a wicked and drunk and a criminal. You're not ambitious. She
And pick her out of the box. Man said, yeah, to know.
she's on a dance. Yeah. We don't want no good.
But and one big woman to Mr. Pan, one big lady, one big woman, right?
Remind me how poor me is. Because every day I wake up and take the breath of
Them
life.
kind of thing there, you know.
My intention is to find a way of eradicate poverty from myself. So I don't want a politician wake up and come remind me of that every day. And that's what Mr. PMP I do. I remind the Jamaican people every day how poor them is. How poor they are.
Hey guys, to the poor man chicken them, yeah. Me raise my own personal chicken them.
Yeah, of course. Me do that too.
Since outlaw show off.
I show veggie, I show greens, no,
So
I show meat.
Yeah, me go slaughter this morning.
All them chicken that looks so clean, boss.
Before cook nice,
Me go slaughter this morning.
You know, say that me they them clean though, them proper clean.
Yeah, man, then clean, man. They don't look like a chicken or a race kill. They look like a chicken.
before cook now stink up the community like the man careful goat pen. And in fly farm when you have a set.
Then I go slaughter this morning. Yeah.
I would have clean them throat like something in them throat.
Punkus can.
I kill off both of them already, brother. Look, I just look a bit left.
When Kizzy touch Damien, me hear when Kizzy touch me, somebody are clean them throat.
I said, I was stopping in throat and I go send me rude over here.
Oh
So
boy.
When you drive out a Rosen, man, believe you me, man, a pace stinking, you smell out the man.
Alright.
And fly, me a witness to that, man. Me know about that, man. Trust me.
Fly farm.
What farm? At the same goat farm there?
Yeah, fowl farm too. And only goat.
In the fall too.
Yeah, man, the goat farm and fowl farm.
Okay.
The same property, man. Yeah, man. It's 110. It's 110 acres out there, you know.
Like,
Good for him, man.
you can. We are laborers, we don't focus on certain things. The Damien Crawford could take care of fowl farm. When you hell him out take care of constituency. Fly and health inspector never go lucky. Watch out, Kerry said later today my parents will join me on my live. What you say, Kerry? Kerry, why you having a special live with your parents? What is it a political live or you introduce your parents to the public? What's going on? You have to ask Punkus Warrior Love. Punkus know, me no know. Me no know how they men get in land. Ask Punkus. Me no know them there's something they can me no really good on people personal business like that if it not affect me politically.
110 acre, I never say 200, 110 acre land. I buy him by the land.
Oi, money, oi. Punkus
Right,
no.
that's cool.
The Punkus, why I tell like say Andrew cut him, you know say Andrew answer him, but me dey want answer Damien. Me dey want answer Damien Crawford. Because my prime minister now cut no pitney ribbon because I no pitney him no pay the children like that. If you got a date and I cut pitney ribbon, not prime minister. The prime minister cut ribbon for development. The prime minister now walk around and cut little girl ribbon.
Yeah, man, get a new name now, you know. They call him now Ribbon Dread.
But my prime minister cutting that ribbon. Him a walk among the people and we are cut children ribbon. Not my prime minister.
Hey, Kizzy, so me hear Kizzy, me say, Jesus Christ, dear man, me say to myself, yo, you want to beat him bad now, you know?
Damn fool. You see, but prime minister. If the pitness say Andrew cut it, and I must and Andrew cut it, no Andrew wellness. My date and I walk around and tell the pit them say me Andrew.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna jump off.
Yes,
So,
yes, Churchill, you got the chicken them now.
yeah, man, I got to slaughter some chicken now.
Churchill, how fearful and pretty so where they wash beer them?
No, man, you keep the sawdust on the floor.
Yeah, we get them sawdust about the chicken and look
And
clean.
yeah, make sure you rake up the sawdust. So, them foot clean, you know?
Yeah,
And them
take
stay
care.
white and pretty.
Churchill,
Man.
every day you rake it up and turn it over on him something, right?
And put
Yeah,
fresh
you rake it up,
and
yeah.
put fresh
And
sawdust.
you put fresh one, you know, really throw it out. You just sprinkle some more on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I that we do.
Paula
See-
says she's going to Portland
Yeah.
next
A
Sunday.
lot of
Paula.
work that now, a lot of dedication that now.
Say no like the new style of cook them will look like some prison cell. They each fall in a one little thing and the water run in front.
I like it. I think say if it's chicken, yeah,
Them
animals
that layer fold them, you know.
lay a fold
Okay.
the part the door.
But that it
Alright, guys. Look
Yeah.
more.
Let's up Churchill.
Churchill, big up yourself. Paula, so you got Mr. Vaz gospel concert. From there go black. But don't have there go black. And the space, you know what, the last trip I go around it, you know. The space a good right in Mr. Vaz office there. A big space. Big space around there.
Market, you don't have office along at the Lynch Park.
I will buy office, missy. I know about Lynch
You
Park.
know, go what? Them about carry the Lynch Park.
Of course, not.
Falls, I keep gospel concert.
That over office. Me see something and me I say, this a go big, so why Mr. Baza bring it this one? And in the anniversary me did go and we didn't celebrate the 15 years. And it did full, much less. We go have a big concert there. I was sleeping in my box. Who fall asleep now? Somebody is breathing very hard, heavy. I random breathing.
Huh? I may have spray water, Stevie.
Okay, you spray the things them.
I spray my color load. I will pick the color load and then on.
If you make your content with gardening in the back of my yard, I want to clean up.
Yes, my baby girl. I'll make the people then take.
and Black King, him Outlaw, what an invitation, man.
Then come cuss and say me I come do your
Outlaw, my friend, outlaw decent. Me can't trust outlaw for their own.
tell them me darling, tell them.
Yes.
Can't trust me.
Who's that? I'm not blown you. Period.
So you know my sister.
Paula, we no blow trumpet. Me must see a comrade blow trumpet.
Bumbo.
Paula, you can't say that.
It's a name you not see.
Yes, for me can't stay around punkos. Paula, no set trumpet, mama, you no blow no trumpet. Anyway, the bell ring a day after day. No the trumpet, trumpet a PNP something. You know, there are no nyamis. But today is supposed to be a lively day in the politics.
Kizzy,
They have several meetings today. Yes, sir.
you better you there run and you miss more than a man where I go back door, my dear.
Well, back door, front door, me no really deep for the road soul. Me good.
We stay at the front door.
Me like stay by myself.
I hear you, baby. Focus.
Fancy see, you realize you're in the
Hey. So we can't call him. Street Vibes called me this morning with that elder, see? And the elder and Wayne Lonesome, my friend. And when the elder bring up my name to Wayne Lonesome, I say, yo, me don't want you talk to that man up on your line. Wayne Lonesome said, no. And I said, Bridget, I have Wayne Lonesome number. For those who don't know, Wayne Lonesome, I want YouTube blogger for PMP. For those who don't know. Nasty person. And I know, from 2021 or 2020, me I link Lonesome and say, boy, yo, whatever issue you have with the government, bring me up on your platform, we will talk about it. You understand me? Now when me and him talk one away, I beat him in a submission, you know. But, so what Wayne will do is, he will say, see, Andrew know I got election. Pray them free. And he will start go around the topic of being afraid. But him not nobody account time, you know. You understand me? Not nobody account time. See, them take by the house, Like how they take by the woman house at Bernard Lodge. So he put them two things together, which is two different things. So you know, him not gonna want to challenge me on him live because I make him look like him not in a sense.
Clearly. But why you
because
you don't want to Jamaica some life?
Oh yeah, me.
It's true, same you he wanted to be a police. And him never get in.
You know, music, me know we know some from but when the got England, no in Canada.
Hold on, Street Vibes want him figure collaborate with Wayne Lonesome.
No. Street Vibes Bridging. Street Vibes Bridging.
From Rockford.
Oh, Street Vibes Bridging you want him figure on Wayne Lonesome live?
Want me for challenge Wayne Lonesome. But me not interested.
You know, you want to tell him. Yeah, but that was like ask you what is in it for you to gain? Wayne not one for Wayne. Not no night for you. Tell me why night for you.
Remember when I J-Brand the J-Brand, what the next junker name? Andre. You know what people link me and say, me know you got done him, and I say, me? No.
Yeah, can't everybody enough to pay attention to everybody?
I said, no, sir. No. Why you afraid, person? But
where you figure done? Where you
Andre? Me have to be one next Andre.
If you sit down figure hold a conversation with Andre, mother want carry you go down Bellevue, go get the injection too.
Yeah, but remember saying no, you can't use decency, no, Kizzy, and counter them man there. You have to go in the gutter with. That's like you thought the Shabada. You can't have an intelligent conversation with Shabada. You have to go down and gut of fresh water there.
Uncle, you see me, I not go pan no live with no fish tail. Here, no fish tail. Can tell you that.
Whether my fish tail or cow tail or whatever, it's just that me have to be one next go on like it. Because remember, it's not information people are go over there for, entertainment and drama mix up, There's me one thing where Andre say I got happen will come to pass. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing where Andre say I got happen to Juliet Owners or Andrew Owners or Nesta Morgan or Road or Kerency or Juliet Cuthbert or Favor. Can him say this and that happen and the World Bank and this and police and overseas and this, what happened? Tell me. The economy got crash. We're in a recession with 3.3 unemployment. The unemployment rate even dropped way below again. But what? International investors are not hiding from Jamaica. They are run come here. You have $2 billion US investment line up for Westmoreland alone. Line up and more out there. But you have been off with a stick. You have people that look for buy over 1,000 acre land in St. Elizabeth. People that look for buy thousands of acre land at St. Catherine. What am I talking about? People want development, they want to come in the country. Things say Japanese them and the Korean them. You see what China are going in Jamaica? Kizzy, people don't understand how the multilateral companies are dealing. They don't understand that. We're really close to US, United States, the biggest market in the world. You think the international business don't want to come here? Make we fix the energy problem. Make we get the energy rate comparable to Puerto Rico or Mexico or Damrep and see what around here. Make we get that and see what around here. And that alone prevent major companies no run come here. And like how we have the Saudi deal, right? Where we are bringing people from Saudi Arabia and them thing and the region there. Most people can look into the ear. Because remember, say them read the balance sheet, them, This is what these people do, them scour the world for new places of investment. I think how much investment are going to Brazil? What?
Warrior love. Yeah. Warrior. Janax no. Because I know he's an opinionated girl.
Warrior, come my sister, press up the box and join the box.
Buy land and build and start new life there. That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. People do this all the time. You have a lot of you have a whole lot of people. You cannot want sole ownership or to claim land and these type of things and say you don't want foreigners. If you are not doing it, right? Or if you're upset, Jamaica, we all feel that Jamaica is this great, beautiful, special place. And we know it is. But if our own people don't get up and invest in the land, we can't be upset when others come and do it. The Jenna want to go and be yourself, dominant.
So me I wonder, Kizzy and guys, like what the Prime Minister is in control of that audit, forensic audit report, right? I wonder if I bring it to Parliament because I was listening something on Karen Cross, and them say them Parliament now open until September because I think them on holiday. But when I rather come out, you know the reason why? Reason for it? Because it at least open people's eyes to whatever was in that report.
They're on summer
Understand me?
break. They're on summer break
Yeah.
now, but they can
Yeah.
always call an emergency session of parliament if need
Yeah,
be.
I know. But me that want it, even if them call me, I want them call. So, because guess what now? People need to know what is in that report. And I can tell you guys, you can check it on Jamaica Stock Exchange and look at any company. Me look on Barita own. And pay $17 million to do them audit. But that is a financial audit still. Assurance audit. Even though it's a forensic audit. 70 million a year. I spend 31 million. I go through the Prime Minister's affairs. Most companies on the Jamaica side and Barita raking billions in revenue, you know. Far more than what the Prime Minister even having in account, you know. Billions. And a $17 million audit charge. And you have to spend $31 million on the Prime Minister. And in a table report, you know, see them people that who do them things that's supposed to go to prison. You can't spend so much money, far more than what any most institution spend on an audit. Right?
Jenna.
Profit making institution. And you not disclose it.
But Jenna, you want me know. Remember, say the case is before a judicial review, you know. So them can't release it publicly until October.
No, listen, Punkers. You see that report that I'm not talking now, you know, I'm talking when they table it. That's what I'm saying. They table it in the report. I'm saying when you hide something like that, I'm talking the magnitude of the money that was spent.
I understand what you're saying.
Yes, and that was wrong because you are spending public funds and you don't want the public to know about it.
Yeah. But that's why you said the court release it to the lawyer then.
You understand me? And I can tell you, it still can come out because everything called public interest. Anything in public interest, you can disclose it.
But
no, brother. No. No. And I saw it work, brother. No,
no, this is what I said to you, no? And me, I tell you, Punkos. Anything in public interest, it can be released.
No, because minister of the cabinet can't be released either, and a public interest too.
This is what I say, Punkos. Remember that the same IC say, you know, so them can't release the thing to the thing there, a judicial review, you know. See, and the Prime Minister them right and get the information. You know. So what I say, then it can be released, Punkos. I can't tell you that. It can be released. Anything in a public interest can be released. You're not supposed to have nothing in a public interest.
Then say the more call it the sub judice because it's not court.
Yeah, at the same thing the ICD say when they never want to release it to the gleaner. And nationwide.
Listen.
What is the difference?
Because that evidence now for the case, the lawyer to get it because if it's suppressed now, you don't suppress evidence.
So the
lawyers have to get it.
When are the court case?
October,
right? Right?
Yeah.
When thing is due, the election, Parliament supposed to be dissolved September. And I'm simply asking every Jamaican, would you want to know what happened in that? That's what I'm simply asking.
Yeah, but wait, no, no.
Yeah.
No, but we need to yes to know. Hold on, man. Make sure you're passionate, you know. Brother, but you're not giving me a chance to answer, brother. Yata. May I say, we have to go out the law. You understand me? So we can't remember say it's submitting the evidence now, you know, to our whole process. And yes, a public interest, but may I say, and everything where the public have interest in it can be revealed to the public.
Punkos, I'm explain to you, Punkos.
Wait, I go change the course of the election. You think they go change the course of the election?
Punkos, I'm sure.
No, me I say if they go change.
No, say,
hold on, brother.
Punkos, ask me a question, I'm answer. I'm not let her come from Denham Town. Right? And she asked about the 28 bank account and all kind of stuff. Because apparently, Denham Town she come from, you know. And she disappointed with certain things. It's because my profession, I could have explained it to her, so she never know these things. I'm saying there's a lot of people who love the Prime Minister, but they might hear news. And true, some of them not intellect, you know, not listen nobody, but sometimes you do.
Black King.
If you're not have a certain expertise, or you go and you read, you just hear things. Most people say, if most people say it, I saw it go. Right? If them know I say it, a certain circle. You understand me? So For me,
but my boss, hold on. Make let bring up that. Hold on now. So you are say this lady and whole heap of other people, say thousands of other people, right?
Yeah.
Where love the prime minister. I would have want to vote for. Hold on, no, man. They want to vote for the prime minister. And them say because of the 28 bank account and because of the
And a
remember,
28 bank account alone, it's not 28 bank account. Just to give an example.
So let me finish. Let me finish what I say now. Me I say to you, say, these people, right, we're saying disappointed in Andrew because of what them hear out there, popular out there, right? And I'm saying, how them can hear the negative, how them can hear from the PMP people them, but the labor right them put out the correct information, but them not hear that part there too. So if you put out the findings of the forensic report, you think they're going to hear it too? If the PMP come out and say, I lie them, I tell, I change and change it, then get them lawyer first. So the lawyer change it. Nothing go so. No, me, hold on, can that be, hold on, my brother, come in with Gleaner Observer.
Yeah, man. Then if the
show me the Gleaner.
Hold on.
Brother, you know, say, you know, have a conversation, yeah, cuss. When we have, hold on. No, my brother, but
I'm come on for this, brother. Can you say me a cuss? Me not run, sir, brother.
you saw someone bomber ask like that kind of
Hello?
After we actually explain to the fucking man, say, it's a process. You can't go around the process, brother. If you want to vex, I say a bomb buckler, I yes. My favorite tell you, say, I could try a labor thing, don't favorite tell my mind. Yeah, me pull that bomb buckler, PMP, then like say, you think it's going to change the course of the something there? It not going to change the course of the election. If the prime minister post up on billboard out there, the findings of the forensic report, the private report, you understand me? And the PMP, the boss say a PR stunt and a lie. People that rather believe it's a lie. That's the point, may I tell you. That is the point. It's not important right now to the election. No, it's not going to change the course of nothing.
It does. It's not important. But we're dominant.
If right now, Kizzy, you know what to vote for Labour, don't vote for Labour.
But as I say, the people inform themselves about certain things, but certain other things they don't inform themselves about. Him falling at the same bracket too.
I'm not trying to reason with him.
Oh, what I want to say, this is what I want to say. What some people fail to understand is that people don't understand the level of mind game that is being played with Jamaican politics over the years. When Edward Tiago was the leader of the JLP and the leader of the opposition, whenever time is coming on to a general election, the first thing that the Gleaner set out to do was to get Lasme who do the cartoon section of the Gleaner.
Right.
And they will depict Edward Tiago as a Don, as a person who associates with criminals and all of these things. And that's what the perception out there in the public at large about Edward Tiago. Yeah. And this is what the Gleaner never shy away of doing. So, Punkus, you are correct. Even if the forensic report make public now, you know, change the price of bread. Because PMP people already formed their opinion against the Prime Minister and the Jamaica Labour at large. And the Gleaner and the whole of them, the IC, them know what were their objective. They know where they set out to gain. And about the belief that they not achieve that objective by tarnishing the reputation of the Prime Minister. You understand? Because they know that the unblemished Andrew Holness cannot be beaten at the poll. Because it is an Andrew Holness who defeated a popular Portia Simpson Miller. And the PMP now have no leader at this moment will ever be popular as a Portia Simpson Miller. You understand? And a popular Andrew Holness defeated a popular Portia Simpson Miller. So the IC, the Gleaner, the whole of them, the PMP, they know where they set out to achieve, brother. And people are ready to form them opinion. And if Jesus Christ or Paul come and preach to them not change. And that's my take.
So, morning, everybody.
Hi,
Winston,
beautiful.
the thing is this, they are going back to the whole 90s, 80s era where people are voting on personalities and people private life. Jamaica is way beyond that now. Jamaica is voting on policies. And this government from 2016 has been achieving, committing to all that they have said they would have done. Some of them might not be completed, but guess what? They have started. They have broken grounds. Ribbons have been cutting. So if I am going to be sitting here to wait on the report, right, of my Prime Minister's personal money, to make my decision come election day, then that means we all should be out there questioning the same thing from our Golden. Where is FinSat money? Why is it we can't see a breakdown of how FinSat money was invested? Was it invested in Jamaica? Was it invested in Barbados or Bahamas? Was it invested in Caymans? Was it invested in the Britain? Tell me, if it's so important for you to still get that information about my Prime Minister, about how he his money, whether I buy $100 credit today, or in go Spanish Town, go buy out a man drinks in him crate, right? Or in go buy dishwashing liquid for wash up in playtime yard. If that is still important to you, then question Mark Golding too. Because both of them are vying for the position of Prime Minister. So when Damian come up here and talk about, oh, but it's... Listen, that is not important for the governance of the country. Because we are voting on policies and we are voting on who has been demonstrating capable of leading this country. The Prime Minister has not failed us from 2016. He carried us through COVID in 2020, 2021, 2022. Our little island recovered so quickly comparing to those big countries, those first world countries. That is something exemplary. During COVID, where was Mark Golding? Last 2014 in July, this time the society was in shambles because of Hurricane Beryl. Where was Mark Golding at this time? He was in England voting in the elections. That enough money was allocated and St. Elizabeth could start getting development, Westmoreland could start getting development, and the entire country could start rebuilding so quickly from the hurricane. We didn't undergo drought, we didn't undergo starvation, we didn't undergo famine during that time, despite the fact that agriculture production went down. They come out and they say, oh, Jamaica got under recession. See, the 2 times we economy decline, whatever. And see, it never weigh much because the reality speaks for itself. We have surpassed so much, we have climbed so much, and it is under the leadership of Andrew Michael Holness and Jamaica Labour Party. So if people are still out there waiting to get a forensic report, right, to determine if they want to put back Andrew Holness, then hear what? You can sit at home with your vote. Because from 2016 until now, this man has been performing and he has never failed. But his personal life, you are now putting it in front of your decision to secure Jamaica's future, then you can keep your vote and stay home.
And I support that.
Well said, well said.
Because look at it this way. Look at it this way. There's nowhere that the Prime Minister was accused of embezzlement of any fund. There's no way that the Prime Minister was accused of collecting kickback from any contracts. Right? No way, no. So we leave us with nothing on our mind and say really and truly, and if the Prime Minister really collect kickback from contracts,
or him a embezzle any money. There's no such thing being reported. You understand? So we not see the corruption that they are talking about. The next point I wanted to make concerning policies. It is this Prime Minister who provide funding. I think it was 3 million for all 63 members of parliament to for burial. It is this Prime Minister of February of this year disbursed $6 million to each member of parliament to support their constituency from the effect of burial with people who get damaged roof. There's never in the history of our politics that these funds have ever been available to member of parliament to assist their constituency and the Jamaican people at large. So again, there's so many good things that this Prime Minister has carried out. Winston. And if Jamaican people cannot...
We can cut Winston. More ask your question, Winston. More ask your question. Right. Yeah, I'm Petal, everybody. If you get a forensic report, you know how to read a forensic report? You know what it's about?
No.
Exactly. As intelligent as I am, we don't want somebody come break it down to me.
Yeah, we have to get one somebody in a financial.
Exactly. So you must say them fit it. You understand me? You still have to have a professional to break it down. So the drunkard them who say them a labor right or so-called labor right, who say them a wait on this or they are this or that, them have to go vote. What you gonna do with it? It's just like people ask their crime plan. I mean, so what you gonna do with a crime plan? Tim, you gonna do a piece of writing for a piece of paper. What you gonna do with it? Cause if you have a crime plan and the government or the police force is not effectively carrying it out.
Expert, you know, have no expertise to add value. You're not employed here. It is of no use to you. Another thing, there is some things that the public always, you see, yeah, everything is fair and well. I'm not super transparent, right? There is places and times where I call for, but certain things, I don't know. You see, I think this is what happened. Sometimes when you listen to too much people where have an agenda. And that's I'm telling you, so I don't listen to all type of people because I don't want to influence my way of thinking in no way, shape, nor form. Right? Because this is a non-issue. It really is. And the only reason why we need the truth of everything to come out is because we need to make the world, they say the IC as it stands right now, need to be dismantled. And that the people who are running it and heading it, that they are purely political. And that they tried to have the Prime Minister removed by a soft coup.
Kizzy,
because that's what they did do.
Kizzy, you hear where the original it come from? Where him say the original? Eh?
Mark Golden talk all the time.
No, this guy come up a while ago. The original conversation from the current class people.
Yeah.
So anything them get over there, so then think of gospel.
Why
Spread it in our thing.
And one of the first questions he asked if we think said the Prime Minister will call Parliament. Look here, you see, one of the first things I mean like with labor rights, they don't study the matter and they don't study their own Prime Minister. And what's up with so?
Hold on, mate. No, me.
No, so
I shuffle a lot. Look here. Well on Winston. That's why I make you realize this point.
Black King, mute Punko.
Punko, so no more mute. If you know I shuffle.
Go on, Kizzy.
What may I say is, you see, when they were beating the Prime Minister for how long regarding the statutory declaration, it took the Prime Minister a long time to say anything publicly on the matter. Not want to have any interfering in an investigation. He was quiet until he went to Parliament and outlined everything that he has been going through for months. While PNP did out a campaign and talk about illicit sex and illicit enrichment and spreading rumors. All right, guys, look on the conversation we have on the live. You see how the camera then dangerous. Somebody just send me one link. You know they have it out there. I say a leak voice note. We don't see how they evil and wicked. Over 200 people depend on the live as witness that conversation took place in a public place. But the comment and twisty and spinning on and say a leak voice notes. Right? Leak voice notes of which conversation? A public conversation that is how dangerous PNP is. We had a public conversation here on TikTok and them taking out and we see an attorney and I say vice note leak and labor right across them party and whatever the foolishness them with them are right. And you have a lot of people wait to go catch because they don't check their sources. They don't know that the people who are posting these things have an agenda. Right? That is the dangers. But when you, me don't know why Dominant leave. I don't know why him come so aggressive this morning because usually he's a quiet, cool youth. So me don't understand what position come now and a behave. So the Prime Minister will not reconvene or call no emergency session of Parliament to come make himself be a story about no damn report. Everybody have to go wait out for the results in October.
Funny thing about it, Kizzy, yesterday the Prime Minister was in Westmoreland and small business people were deliberately asking the Prime Minister to support their small business, right? And obviously that the Prime Minister has someone there who are spending the fund, right? We see the Prime Minister buy corn from vendors. We see the Prime Minister buy sky juice from vendor, etc., etc., etc. The Prime Minister going to a shop and then buy a bottle of water. So you want to tell me, so the Prime Minister go around on the campaign now with him accountants. For every dollar when he spend, if you account for it, I'm going to get IC. What the hell can go so? Eh? If you buy one bottle of water, you have to present that to the IC. If you see one dozen corn and one farmer, I say, Mr. Prime Minister, may have Jamaican grown corn. And you buy one dozen or after the care home family. You have to have your accountant that travel with you to make documentation of that. No, brother.
But so then they want to know everything, you know. Remember, so then good on that some also $60, some $120 story around two.
Hold on there. Morning again, guys. Uncle, morning.
Hey, morning.
One of your niece them just go and ask me a question. She's a PMP. She said, oh, them say Andrew thief money, but the country still a benefit. And she's a PMP, you know. So I said to her, say, the man a thief, but he ma fix the country. She said, yeah, I have to come back home because if my thief, my good damn thief. A PMP can say that.
Oh, God.
If a PMP can say that, she said she have to come back home, come give her a vote to him. Because she said, what them a spread a foreign? For them patriot people a foreign a spread. Say, oh, the man rob out money and all kind of stuff. But she said, if the man not thief the money, why the country still so like a first world country?
So,
right?
So what Punkus was saying, nephew, Punkus is correct. Very much correct. The damage already done and no forensic report now coming out.
Can't help it.
You see, if the IC they give the report, the finding to Nationwide, when Nationwide write to them and ask for that report, they would have said that Cliff used twisted. They would have said Cliff used twisted and he not taught the truth. You understand me? Because let me say something to you, brother. Remember, you know, when Bruce Golding joined back the Jamaica Labour Party and won the election, before Bruce Golding even win the 2007 general election, the PMP set a plot and a trap for Bruce Golding. Because them know, say, listen, the only way that the PMP can beat the Jamaica Labour Party on the ground is to demonize the leader and the party galvanize around the leader. So them set up Bruce Golding with Manad Felt and Dudu Saga.
And the wickedest setup them ever could have set up somebody.
They set him up.
And then come back. Then come now and try to do the same thing to Anjo.
And listen now, and then when they come to England, because them know how England stay, the first thing them question him and interview.
Something.
You call the buggery in his face and him go tell them say no, not in my cabinet. So that is where them try to hold him on again. Right?
There is a private citizen living in West Portland, Windsor Castle, Portland. When we win the 2007 general election, me I go work about 2 to 3 days after. Me I go work. The man offer me a drive. Me take the drive. The man said to me, say, very be knowing, man, you know, on the way election, but the government not gonna last long, you know, because you know what say, America want to do this. And me say things that, where you get that from? I say, that's a foolishness. And say, all right, you know, we see. You know, we see. At that time, Hardy Lewin was the commissioner of police and leak all information to him as a private citizen that he could have told me that 3 days after the general election about Dudu's case. You hear me? So, PMP people didn't know exactly what going to take Bruce Golding with Dudu's. Private people, and this was a high-profile security, confidential team.
Winston here, remember saying no? They are always being devious, you know, and planning. Peter Phillips go sign the secret MOU behind Portia Simpson back, you know. Not even she know. Not
I know.
He never know.
I know. And private citizen know and Portia no know. Because 3 days after election, a private citizen give me a ride and say that to me.
But Kizzy, me, you and Winston know the man who in a Poland, the famous one who are the supermarket in a Poland near the market. That man have every information because what? Him linked to the party. That man said some things to me before the election, 2020 election. Right? The man said, oh, JLP win. Them are going to demonize Anjo and demonize the JLP party. And it come to fair share. Now like come. Them it come to pass. They're doing it.
So after it was PJ who signed the secret MOU.
Yeah, it was PJ.
No, Peter Phillips.
Peter Phillips, yeah.
Peter Phillips. PJ was the important. Peter Phillips. 2010, that you know.
He signed the MOU.
Peter Phillips did, man. A security minister, man.
He was security minister at the time and do it. Peter Phillips do it. Guys, look here. There's some, you know, so there's WikiLeaks and there's a whole heap of things that go on at the WikiLeaks. You need to get them WikiLeaks up there and read them. That'll be shock and surprise. When Andrew in 2016, Peter Phillips come out and say, wanna go mad, wanna go dead, and wanna go to prison because we don't have the one seat over there. So Peter Phillips did ready. Peter Phillips did ready to continue doing what do to demonize. One of us said PJ was PM. No, a portion the PM when he said.
I thought it was PJ, and PJ said he did not have any knowledge of the MOU.
No, it was Portia. It was Portia. It was Portia.
Hang on. Because I thought
Wasn't signed in 2005, guys. And in 2005, PJ was still in.
And PJ said he didn't have no knowledge of it.
Here was it signed? That is the important question.
You're correct, Casco. It was signed and it was signed by Peter Phillips when PJ was Prime Minister.
Yes.
And he didn't say it to him. But everything, but the whole saga for 2010.
Whichever way go a Peter Phillips do it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Peter Phillips do it. But
PJ Patterson was it chief
Minister at the time said they had no knowledge of it.
and Minister of Defense.
right? So, me no know whichever way you want go, but me know say Peter sign it. All me a say is they have some plan. This is why you see, all right. Me ask all the time, when you see a comrade, them a walk around confident, and I'm here tell you about certain high level comrade people we have knowledge. Them a convincingly tell me say them a go win the election. Convincing. And yeah,
Kizzy, me tell you who tell me. You remember the candidate who run pan Antoinette Harton party ticket 2007 in West Portland?
the candidate don't have full side there.
The candidate
In a
will
2000,
run pan Antoinette Harton party ticket 2007. Tell me about the secret MOU. 3 days after election and that it will bring down Bruce Golding.
listen to me. Listen to me. Well, see back say no one love. See back say.
Well,
Criminal activity.
Kizzy,
Yes.
you say the same, like just like the same one will come from
Kingston 11, close the
It's
mic.
Kingston 11.
11. Want to mute.
Yes.
okay. You see the same like how when name they come a while ago and I take on Punkos and I take
Yeah, man, a
Punkos and them,
2004. Sorry, a 2004. Under PJ sign, a 2004.
right? And take on Punkos and I get ignorant and want go on like that's at the I saw the labor right them always sell way out now.
Missy,
Who the PMP
I saw
them?
the unnecessary quarreling
Who take on Punkos?
I saw the unnecessary
Sorry,
quarreling
you can move me from the back and add one love, let him share. We still in the comment.
You understand me? Because
Hold on. I want bring up one love. Sam's beg your backs now. Mr. Winston, stay. Can you active in the conversation? Here, Sam's.
I'll go. No worry.
All right, Mr. Pan. Yeah. One love touch the box there. Here, me I say. Right? And me I say it before. You see how the PNP then confidently are come. Now you see same like how and that me not understand how labor rights in the system and they don't know what's happening. Because you see what is happening with the parish council them where them I use the money and a fund through caretakers in a seats where they want to win. If Lawrence Road never get thrown under the bus, that plot wouldn't have been exposed to the Jamaica Labour Party. That plot wouldn't have been exposed to the Jamaican people. Right? Because the PNP, let me tell you now, PNP a criminal, and is a criminal organization. I don't know if you remember our criminal thing. No care what kind of laws you put in place or security measures. A thief, I find them way in your house if they want to come in there. Remember that. Comrade, always I find a way. King?
Yes?
An outlaw.
Yeah, man, outlaw.
Black King, add one love.
Okay, hang on. I miss him there.
I'm love already. I'm not making no come up.
One love, if you're hearing,
Can I say something?
Look, guys, let me make a point and then I'll close the mic. One love, me don't know what to you can bring you up, touch back the backs. The people are we look on the ground and we see it. Andrew Holness, there is no way on earth the people of Jamaica have chose Mark Golding. It's a fact. No care much lies comrade tell, no care much video them a splice and a put out. It is impossible. They don't have no candidates to compete with our people who we have right now. They're not no candidate. They're not no caliber candidate. So it's not even just about Andrew Holness, our prime minister and leader with party. It's about our candidates head for head. When you match them with the PNP set a pick, it is not even chalk like against cheats. It is just it just not connect.
Good morning, everybody.
Criminals.
Morning, one love.
when you have a thief,
Morning, one love. Good morning to you. Good morning, Krowas.
I remember so when I
Good morning.
morning one love. When an election is done,
Good morning, everybody. Bless.
Bless
morning,
up.
morning. When an election is done, all over the world, you will hear people, you hear one side I say, oh, election fraud and this and that and that and that. And at the end of the day, it never spark and the next election. The people just have to accept it and move on. So you see, election fraud, our criminal activity during an election, the PNP don't care about that. The only one like me, it is done. It is a done deal. You know, say Lisa Hanna never win that seat. She did not win it. When the election done, they say 14 vote. All of a sudden, a count, magisterial count, then I hear say 31. Election fraud keep all the time. What in a local government election are the same way. People dumbfounded how PNP win certain division. How? So you have to be careful and you have to be mindful. And when you hear them attack, don't take it lightly. They know what them do. One love, you have the floor.
Well, and the one love before you come in, one thing we must observe too is see when anybody comes out against them, any allegations against them, and it is true, they do not take legal actions against the people. Exhibit A, Lawrence Rowe. You see how much dirt him spill, and I'll know not sue him. So people, be smart and wake up. Be smart and wake up. But you one love.
Come in. I'm on the level they want to something first.
Miss Fine, my fine petal, so if you want, you can take me down. But listen, morning everybody. The thing about the PNP, them sure them create them damage and they move on. Me find myself in a situation where me have something I say, and me have labor right willing for war for it. So me call for proof, and if me them not gonna proof, ask them if you just step aside when them see me attack, and easy leave me alone. Yeah, that's all. Me say there's a conversation that's been going on, and when we draw it, people say they debunk it, but they're debunking it without proof.
Yeah.
So I'm asking for proof. If they produce the proof, whenever we carry the conversation up, they just step aside and leave it. So we don't. PNP don't need no proof to say anything, you know.
Kings on 11.
PNP just yeah.
Don't know why you attack because I have a social media for a couple of days. I don't know exactly where you attack, but I attack from my general experience. You know, say sometimes you have some information and you only can get peace.
No, you don't
really
have to keep in a
come
public, you know.
You really can't come in a detail.
You can't. You don't have to come in a public with it.
I mean, I defend nobody here.
No. Me as a something you can inbox me the truth.
Oh.
You can inbox me what you say. You don't have to say it yourself.
But you know, several times on the platform there. You see that same MOU argument there? The same MOU argument. You don't believe it. When you go back and do the research, that MOU is the reason why PJ Patterson never hand over to Peter Phillips. You know, I hit make Peter Phillips not become Prime Minister of Jamaica. You know, because I groom him up to that point, and when he did that, when him do it and sign the MOU, him carry the MOU, go hide in a camp, which is PJ ministry. And PJ suspected, you know, but he couldn't come publicly and say, him no know, him know. So he might just say, him no know. PJ carry, go hide it up a camp, which fall under the Ministry of Defense, which controlled by the Prime Minister. PJ didn't know, but he couldn't come publicly and say no, because he look like an idiot.
No, admit it.
So to be politically correct and save him record and make him face look nice.
Couldn't admit it. Make
Him say, no, Peter Phillips signed it. Peter Phillips do it. And that is why I'm switched, because him groom Peter Phillips up to that point. To take over from him. That was the point when he fight. At that time, he go up on stage and say, at the rate of how the PNP is going internally, the only chance the PNP have to win a next general election is Sister P, and he switch to Sister P. That would the MOU is what cause it. And Winston,
Him
we
want
about
him to
Mr.
us.
Lewin.
Well,
Well, I
you just want to say something.
Well, I
I'm going to jump down. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to jump down still. I'm going to give it the box.
Me not. No. I'm not still long night.
Yeah, me just say one thing and jump out of the box. Man, and everybody again, bless upon yourself. When I say, even to where you just say a while ago, Peter Phillips and PJ, it go further than that. Because in the Peter Phillips, PJ don't like Peter Phillips 5 or 6. Because from the time when Peter PJ they do him thing and Michael Mallet if he resign, they name the shelf scandal or whatever. Nobody never want to carry the letter go give PJ. Nobody PMP never want to carry because they're afraid of PJ. They know some of high ranks in the party. So when the man say if he resign, Peter Phillips take the letter and go give him. So from that him can benefit Peter Phillips too. You have to know that. You see me? Yes. Some people don't know that. Yeah, him can benefit Peter Phillips and he not like Peter Phillips. So he only get the leadership seen by through
the
PJ.
I like him. The crowd was still behind Peter.
Yeah, he come. No, yeah. At that time, he was the man runner up. Yeah,
but him definitely switch completely. I don't never like him. He switch running complete and draw the hard ball.
I drop it deputy. But thing before I jump down again. From last time, I had to go up on a live last night. I tell them from straight out. You see, this election is a very serious election. You see, the PNP, they're up to something. You see me? They are up to something. I have them secret donors them. The PNP party don't have any money, but them have them secret donors them. Both geopolitics behind people from England, like PNP, them and England, as like £100 and £50 and then get big donation for one of them big donors. You see me? So them have their money. Don't fall in the traps about PNP broke and this and that. Them have them plan. That's what they matter about. They matter can't feel like them fist and can win. Because election there, they have them plan for buy who they can buy. The licky PNP, they want licky labor right them. Because some licky labor right see the same way. Licky same way they can't get buy out. You see me? So them have them plan. And then do any of them. You know, them do them look thing before that too. Look close constituency them. They put in people. So you know them have them plan. But the question is what we are going to do about it, because we know about enough of them something, what we are going to do about it. And you see me? But election day, that is the day where everything are going to reveal. All right, I'm going to jump down and get petal the box.
Give the system up here already.
And Winston.
Hey, no look on screen, you know, I don't understand, no look on the screen.
Actually, my message and ask him.
Let me finish, I'm not there.
But somebody else did give them back. Kingston 11.
Yeah.
Me know you say to keep whatever for me know. You understand me?
Okay.
Me say what me know. Me know say what me know the information me have is factual. I mean, personally not stop nobody from saying if the conversation involve me and me there and it attack, me will say, okay guys, that is not true or whatever.
So I don't know. The particular topic, don't mention it. Share the information with me. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, how?
Me don't want to tell no lie to nobody.
Oh, share how?
Kings 11 sometimes the things very personal to you. You can't pass it on.
No,
me talk on the Prime Minister and his family is more than personal. And PNP is doing it to tear down the Prime Minister.
Yeah, but
so, but a regular thing that
if we attack over
Kingston 11, we have to remember Kingston 11. People have relative and loved ones in a sensitive position in the politics, you know, and you get access to certain information, and you really can leak a piece of the information, but you really can't go in detail.
If you notice, my inquiry is not out there, so for me alone, nobody would know me I talk about them. Yeah, it is backdoor.
But what I'm saying is that even if I comment there, said this is what it is, I don't know that if that will convince you, you know.
I don't want to tell any lie. So if somebody have a truth,
maybe come on for the outskirt of that, man.
Yeah,
come on for the outskirt.
So one love, me there, yeah, contact, but you not come to stay long. I went in just on 1 minute, man.
No, me. If you know it's from there, they may have a social media.
My sister, I not as much either, so me only things I miss you.
No man, I'm kinda busy. I'm busy bad.
You think everybody kind of busy right now?
Yeah, I'm extremely busy. Extremely busy. I play yesterday.
All I work, that me notice that all I work is that me say me busy like a bee. I couldn't believe
Busy
how busy
season.
I was.
Busy season.
Me have to kill all chicken 2 days straight, which me not normally do because that's something very hackling, you know.
Yeah, man, things are going, man. Things are going. That's nice. Me happy to hear that. Better if
Hackling.
me know see for you busy, you make money that
You
you
ever write a
Winston.
basking in their prosperity, boy.
Yes.
Winston.
But what I know one
Winston,
love
me can't tell
Churchill,
me
just show
can't tell
we
me
could.
fuck off, you know, Winston, come here, your friend.
Churchill, just show we could bana and doing chicken in harvesting, you know.
Oh God.
Hey, you know, so me see info turn on in live, me I go by the little bit, cause more you info as if you little.
No.
But
More you hold on it. More you hold on
nah
before you
left
go
yet,
though.
man. Me nah left yet, man. Me nah left yet, man. I just go listening 5 minutes. You don't know me nah.
Outlaw, we don't want to see your color now. Outlaw, politics we attack, we don't want to see your color now.
But one love, what I am saying is, yeah, Lawrence Rowe come and expose that what the PNP was doing, right? And
Read the code. Read the code, Kizzy. Read the code. Read the code, Kizzy. If Wayne said they can't sue him, you imagine Wayne not say?
right. And what I am saying
And them having
is,
fun.
they have something up there. Leave. When me see that man stand up and stage and talk about him a promise, comrade leader, say him a go bring home 10 seat, right? 10 seat in a Kingston and St. Andrew alone. What gives him that confidence? What give him that confidence?
I'm going to tell you, and Kizzy, PNP always have a secret weapon where people underestimate. And Winston, where Winston said earlier, Winston right. You see the people when we go to school, we get a free education in the 70s. Those people now are well established and retire. And they are multimillionaire. In a around business, and then they take over. Because them people in the 60s and 70s now, whenever I get the picture, them still have a blind loyalty to the PNP. And me I talk of a personal experience. Me not talk of what me think, you know. Me just not call on him. So, if we get money, the party we broke, but them funding base is always strong. So don't underestimate it. Them. And Winston, when you mention Ardil Lewin, you're right. Ardil Lewin wife used to work at the American embassy. A lot of people don't work at this information that come out. And she take information out, they go tell her husband, you know. So when Dwight Nelson go to work, if you don't watch the inquiry, Man at Phelps inquiry, all the information is there now. When Dwight Nelson go to work, Ardil Lewin requested a meeting with him. Remember, Dwight Nelson was Minister of Security. If you make him in party leader constituency, which is Bruce Golding was MP at West Kingston. When United States Embassy did them investigation after everything will come out, they fire him wife. But the public now will hear them something, yeah.
A certain things, some people, some agency, them try to protect the integrity of the company, and the one the company mix up our empire in a certain scandal.
She took all the information from them. So instead of Dwight Nelson, I tell him, so we have an extradition to serve. Because Dwight Nelson is boss, you know. And him I tell Dwight Nelson, say one later, come, we are going to affect the party. So where Winston spot on.
So when Peter Phillips threat, the threat, put a spoke in a PNP wheel. The man down at St. Mary go dead first. And we work and win Dr. Dunn seat. And increase the margin. And then Bloomfield man deal with him case. And there again. And on top of that, Peter Bunting and Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell were in the background working against Peter Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah, but the next thing, the next outer,
Peter
the
Phillips
next
is
four
massive
Kizzy.
problem.
A central Manchester, when the one girl kick away the king in waiting foot.
Yes.
It set the PMP in a shambler. It caused it up till today.
Cause they never expect.
All of them, Fenton, Wickham,
All of them are the God they had.
the whole of them.
Me have a little thing I think.
All of them are one peak.
Me don't know if me right, but I think the Andrew Wallace administration gonna willfully make Peter Phillips within seat, so the PMP can.
Peter Phillips not challenge back. What are you talking about, Shailan?
No, Peter Phillips, something. Young assault Manchester.
Them already sacrifice that seat already, Shaq.
Yeah, me feel like them are
Sheldon, the water we jumping up very deep here. I mean, not tell you enough of that. Very deep.
Me not tell you that neither, but me I mute my mic.
But me feel like say them are make him win that seat there, so him can then a dog eat dog over PMP when they lose.
Only thing me have to say about that situation where you say a while ago.
Yeah.
Big money run. Nothing more I will say. Me I close the mic.
The big money. Me think you see chess game on Andrew play. Cause when Mark Golden win, you gotta have war over PM. When Mark Golden lose, and him at the head of PMP team, you gotta have big war over PMP who are gonna run the party. So them are show Peter Bunting in that fight. Me don't know. I just a little theory me have, you see me? I don't know.
And Sheldon, the PMP draft some kind of legislation. But me tell you something. When say Mark Golden, as that you don't underestimate him within profession here. He's not a good politician, but within profession, he's very sneaky. And if you listen most of the constitutional things we are getting in Jamaica, it lead right back to Mark Golden. Mark Golden craft a piece of constitution in the PMP, you know, where nobody can contest for the leadership of the party until after the general election. You know.
Oh, you said it until 2 years.
They after the next general election. So that's cement in place until the next general election.
I saw I don't know, but them not be foolish to contest him even if it's 2 years up anyway.
He knows same week, you know, and him knows same week too. So that is why I have to draft the constitution. The draft of the law, so nobody can contest him. I remember say the PMP constitution set up different from the JLP, you know. At any conference, anybody member of the party can get up and contest the leadership. But they make that null and void.
But you know, I want to say something to you, One Love, guys on the panel. You don't know, say, Mark Golden never want leadership, you know, but True Bunting couldn't get it, he need to go, put himself forward.
By default.
I feel like since him did it, he love it. I feel like, yes, he get a taste right and he love it. So I believe like things are not hunky-dory between him and Bunting anymore.
That is obvious, Kizzy.
Yeah, correct, Kizzy.
Kizzy, that's obvious.
It look like him now where we play to the Piper's tune. Because remember say
Bunting like
Matalan the toothbreaker, you know. Matalan the toothbreaker. So Matalan place him to hold the position. You understand? And it seems like him go comfortable now in the position, so not dance to the Piper's tune anymore. You understand? So a whole heap of things are going, but as me they know when them about them slave, all the JLP need to do a plan for them strategy too. We are here them talk about money. JLP supporters have money too. So we stop talk with fear, man. Anything them come with them eat them.
Winston, I no fear no Winston. I no fear no, but me tell you something. The PMP know exactly how to by-election, local election or general election.
Yeah, man,
The JLP always a high demand. And let me make this clear. The wealthiest set of people in Jamaica are JLP. I'm not try to remember that. The wealthiest set of people, don't watch the Matalana support the PMP. The wealthy people in Jamaica support PMP. Rich people follow PMP. The wealthy people them are JLP. Never forget that. So that is why you say JLP have money people.
And there's a difference between wealth and rich.
Me now go broke down that like things on the left. Me face everybody on the platform sharing with that.
Okay.
Wealth from generation to generation. Rich, only one generation can rich. One generation cannot be wealthy unless you find one island full of money.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, you know? So we know the whole thing set up. Listen, we talk all the while. Say, and even if it happened that Andrew Wallace decide to walk from politics and a new leader take over the Jamaica Labour Party, the PMP have got tainted that leader does the same. You understand? And if you don't realize, the PMP set out to run this election on two things: corruption, assassination of character, and telling lies. And even if they're not getting attraction from it, they're not divert. Right? And the same thing Peter Phillips do. 2 elections when run. 2016 is about Andrew. 2020 is about Andrew. 2025. So them realize 2016 they never successful and 2020 they never successful. And so all right now, we have to go in character and in family.
Winston, the PMP don't know how to run an election apart from attack the leader like how Cowboy fight Indian.
Definitely.
They attack the chief.
Yes. And cut off this naked. If I didn't do that now, then say then turn the party in a tailspin. You understand?
But
It
Winston,
you have to happen. The PMP always capture people in a media. Remember all that big head man who usually write for the Observer? When name again? Him a multi-person usually be colleague. Maxwell. Then the man there's danger to Jamaica. And with them brain where they have them youth, then you them
can get some of the free education to you.
Yeah, then get the free education so then take them pen and sway opinion. Because in those days, people have to depend on the Observer and the Gleaner for information. Right now, them capture Dean Jackson Miller and I program.
No, they're not capturing them groomer. They're not capturing, capture.
But Dean Jackson Muma was a part of the PMP executive body.
That's why I tell you they're not capture.
You understand me?
People like Dean Jackson Miller age. And so in the media people in the 60s and 70s, a PMP at the free education send most of them go to school.
Yes. So then get them
so the university, the free education, university education, and the PMP them benefit from until them dead.
If I was a sellout, Winston Darking this morning, line of argument and politics could be completely different. Because it was offered to me for the PMP to send me to school. To control me. Because then claim some sensible people in the Labour Party.
Yeah. Them always look for the alpha people in the community. The alpha people them look for them and then them support those and then they had a little surrogates them now look up to the person with leadership.
Yeah, but my brother
and you farm the cult.
Then ridicule me and curse me and say me an idiot. Because I could have a university degree.
But to me, Dean Jackson Miller just make herself look stupid because smart Jamaican not for no respect.
Winston, you know, see like the two little young one that we have. Kari and what's your name there? Then after them want to get to them so much. You understand me? They
Come on, listen, those two youngsters are well grounded, you know.
Yes, definitely.
They are well grounded and rooted.
You understand me? That's why I would have liked, you know, that's why sometimes I'm wondering if the hierarchy of the Labour Party with these young people, because it seems like since the young people them come on the media, social media, because they to social media, and from the day they spoke and opened their mouth, everybody on the social media welcome them with a warm heart and a breath of fresh air. You understand me? So it's like they come and they find them home. So no matter what happened and the PMP come and show it after they show it at them, they can catch them again because them come well secured. You understand? Yeah.
Oh, let me hear Denton for a minute. Thanks. Denton, you're in the back. Do you want to share? Denton, you're in the box. All right, hold on. Can continue.
We're not thinking was in the box. Kizzy touched something before she go in. And it's very important. It may look simple, but it's very important. Since Mark Golden become leadership of the party by default, because Rhoda Crawford kick the ball. Mark Golden become craven. So if you not watch the PMP meeting them and how them run them thing. Dayton Campbell and Peter and Night and Day, them have nothing to do with them one and then. But remember, Mark Golden get leadership of the party because him a bunting confident. I mean, I don't know if you can say was bunting confident.
What?
Now that Mark Golden get craven, Mark Golden look like him join a legion with Dayton Campbell.
Yes.
So the friendship between him and Bunting.
Not so close.
Kinda, close as how it used to be. And them can't trick me. Because if he hold on for the PMP and hold on for him gonna need Dayton Campbell in corner. But poor him not realize, say, be Dayton Campbell thirsty more than him and hungry more than him for power. So a dog named Dog and Puppy suffer. When the PMP lose the next general election, Dog named Dog and Puppy suffer.
Prime Global. The comrade always being aggressive to labor rights, whether you're young or you're old. It is the nature of the PMP to try to bully labor rights in subjection. You realize now the pattern is that they go around and them listen to JLP live and just talk about the possibility for your party. And we see we are strong and we see we are going to win. Then come and try to cuss you out. And that is one of the, because what they're trying to do, it's strategy. When we pick up, I tell you the strategy of the PMP, what them I use. Whenever we gather, then try to have a large crowd. So they will provide the resources to bus in people from all over Jamaica. So everywhere them have a spot meeting, them have a large crowd. So they wanted to convince the labor right that they are strong. So labor right vote and vote.
Winston, what the point? There's a trick to the large crowd thing, and believe that the bread and over and him up my high tweet when him Craig Woods. Whenever them find out so them now go get a large crowd, they get a small venue.
Right.
So it look crowded same way.
It look crowded. And so they are using that strategy. The other one again. If anytime at JLP live, if anyone come out and giving any analysis concerning the politics, they will try to come and debunk it because they don't want the confidence of the Jamaica Labour Party supporter to rise, to go out there and vote. Because they know if Labour right come out and vote, the Labour right have to defeat them. So that is it. But Labour right different because me I go even show you this. The other day, my member of parliament having a gathering in my community where me live. Opening a ball field and put light and put in bathroom facility and stuff. And him have a gathering there and I open the facility. And a less than 5 minute walk where I'm living. Me come in from work, me beard and me come up, me come sit down and live. Me not going away. But if PMP wouldn't miss that opportunity, and 1,000 more Labour rights list and bring at the community not gonna win either. Because we're not excited over look at trivial things, brother. PMP would have to pack up the show strength.
Why hear nobody?
You know, you're nobody because everybody I listen to info.
Never step away. Never step away for 5 minutes. Never do some short and forward.
Jamaica's good name out there. Cartel is benefiting from Jamaica's good name. Some people can't tell me say life when you think I drop me on it. So na punkos. So wearing the Jamaican t-shirt, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. So see one PNP, one year with Dr. Christopher Tufton, I look for enough to go in a bad injection. Because all I want to lose on the rockers. Because when it shoot, take on mad out. And this a shoot, you're mad out now. Because this is, when you're laughing, it's a sign of madness. Your madness kick in. Because when the reality is show in front of your face, you're mad out, you're ignorant to yourself. That's why PNP didn't stay now. When they hear it shoot, and they know say a shoot, they're ignorant and they turn fool. They would have walked out in a car naked. But this is the facts. Cartel has done a survey that Jamaica's international image is a brand. Jamaica's international image is a brand. You think Cartel a fool? Cartel is not a fool. He's a calculated businessman. He's a calculated businessman. Kiss me teeth, rose face. Rose face, why you not go bathe your skin? Me smell it for a mile. Go and bathe, go have a bathe. Go lift up your teeth and your Sunday morning now. You don't come TikTok and let's brush your teeth. I don't think you have a bath. Your odor is very strong through this moment. Go man, that teeth the way you're driving, pure dirty food for overnight. Go get one teeth brush. That teeth the way you kiss a while ago, your spit fly for your mouth. You need to go and get yourself some teeth brush and brush your teeth. You Sensodyne. Moving right along.
Kings 11, you can't play it for long here.
And it's calculation.
Oh. Tell me when to stop.
You understand?
No, you can't play it for long. I think there's a restriction.
It is very, very,
I
very
like
much
in life.
visible.
Yeah, I'm live.
Very, very much visible. Me don't know why she a die. I say woman kiss it a while ago and the whole I spit fly through your phone. I pay dirty food, you're not brushing teeth. Go brush your teeth. And go wash out on your titty. You're sour. Back to my conversation. Cartel move is calculated. And he's studying the international market. You understand? He's studying the international market and he's capitalizing on what? happening in Jamaica and the good name of the country. Me have to give me props. He's very smart. Me have to give him the props. He's very, very, very smart. Not my artist, if you ask me. But me have to give me props. Him very, 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 very smart. He's a smart individual. And me have to give me. When you're smart and me no hold down people when not be.
All right, Kings and Living.
We can't.
Very smart individual.
We can't be on our live and play somebody else's live. I don't know that for.
Kings and Living, cut it. And them would have flagged the live feed.
He's very, very, very smart.
I think live rebroadcast is legal. In a somewhat. I know the detail. What if the JLP need to put out them efforts for win the next general election? Because I think the JLP winning the next general election going to liberate Jamaica in more than one way. It's going to send PMP in a permanent tailspin. And it will set the economy of Jamaica the right way it was supposed to be for the last 40 years. So, Jamaica is at stake ultimately for the JLP win the next general election. And the PMP win is like we going back to Dr. Omar Davis and PJ as Minister of Finance and Prime Minister. Because as far as me concerned, Mark Golding I couldn't compare Mark Golding to Peter to PJ. You don't have to be a PMP, but you have to give PJ some respect when you go and compare. And Mark Golding definitely not in the arena, much less in the same race with PJ. Not to mention Omar Davis. I mean, I think we want to go back this up. Why is it PMP is always the weapon we farm against Jamaica? I don't know. I try to find a logic street and I can't find it. PMP always against Jamaica.
TV. We're back with that make.
No mute Winston.
Listen to me. Back and back. Now grow out that door.
PMP is always the weapon that farm against Jamaica. Me prove it every day that my father was a genius and we never recognized him till he dead. The man said, if you want to become anything good in a life, just do. Anything what the PMP do, you do the opposite. The PMP always wrong. And it sounds like a cult argument, but it's truth. Everything the PMP go against after the betterment of Jamaica. Everything where the PMP go forward is to put Jamaica in a worse state. Me no want to sound like a cult. But the truth of it. Don't have to select a leader. The PMP select the worst man to become leader. I'm so scared.
One love.
Dimples are one.
Which dimples? Your face saver. Me look right now dimples. You know, see my name, Born Neighbor Right.
I'm a friend Casper that I come under this guys.
Why she
I'm
change?
Born Labor Right. Okay,
Jasper.
repeat after me, Sheldon. Born Labor Right.
Born labor rights.
Born labor rights.
That is it. So, One Love, if I tag you in the chat and I said, have you decided on who you plan on voting for? Would you take that question? How would you take that question?
I would probably laugh out or maybe ignore it completely.
If you do me that, I go wonder at this year, this me.
But you have to remember that I am very vocal when it comes to politics. I'm only in this space because of politics. So if somebody going to answer me that it coming like there was sound ridiculous. Somebody asked me.
Man, no, not necessarily you who are vocal, but like for persons who have been claiming they're undecided.
Yes, let me get to the point.
Let me be specific. I asked Prime Global the question. Prime Global government in change.
Yeah, me don't get to it.
Kind of question is this?
You know, I believe about by about 90% that Prime Global will vote for the Jamaica Labour Party if he's in Jamaica. Because I kind of follow him on his live and other live when they pan. And based on him line of argument, him no sound like a last labor right. If you understand what I mean. Him line of argument about the JLP. Him probably can be controversial sometime. But
One Love, when I take it out, you know, the labor right now have no reason to say them are going to vote for PMP, you know. And no undecided, no have no solid reason to say them are going to vote for PMP, you know.
Sheldon. Sheldon, you say if you no go up on your WhatsApp, on your inbox, and take my number and call me early this week, me I go vote for PMP.
No, man. Yeah, tell man, I'm going to send them my number. You never inbox me your number.
Of course, me inbox you my number, but big man.
You lie.
Me inbox you my number and put One Love side right.
Them now shout at them, man. Me said, no labor right, no have the reason. Me said, them are going to switch from labor right for vote for PMP. And the undecided, the PMP don't give them no solid reason for say them to vote for them. But PMP have a reason to vote for labor right or not vote none at all.
Where is it? The mass exodus is from the PMP to the JLP.
Yes, they see all the leadership of party that happen, and them party that happen. So you think, say, if it happen, the party not happen with the local people, them see them,
PMP, JLP have couple in-house sniper, but them not think them not effective for derail anything.
You know,
in-house sniper.
One conversation me have this morning, I not think couldn't really talk about it enough. PMP seems to have something up them sleeve. Me not know if whether me have up them sleeve if you don't get fucked up already, or is still active, but them have something up them sleeve. That is obvious.
All right. Sheldon, me with a conversation. I'll tell you something. Yes, if you work the ground in Jamaica, they work in the ground, road to road, house to house, road to road. The PMP outsmart the JLP at any given time. Anybody who follow politics will know that. So that is why PMP always, even when them lose parish council, them still dominant in the parish council because I really parish council have to do that. But based on my what happened with them derricks and thing with them said, the Integrity Commission was the derricks that the PMP set to win the next general election.
All right, that field, I think they have a plan B.
They will always have come up with a plan B, no? Because remember, they always have a plan B to buy election.
What do you think the plan B could be? To intimidate Labour right and the voters?
Watch me, they have a plan B. PMP always have a plan A, plan B, plan C, and boss plan D, no? Let me tell you why. It's a plan B now, it's a by election. It's when I reach a C, It will be crime, brother. I tell you.
See, the JCF has been meeting.
So when if them find out field, if them find out say B field, them are gonna draw to C.
We can't.
You get the picture?
We can't rule out. We can't rule out if Plan B have to intimidate the voters.
No, Plan B have to buy. Plan B have to buy. Intimidation reach where intimidate cover all of them, you know. But when it come on to the war side, right? The real war battle, the blood and fire, I Plan C that.
I Plan C that.
Violence, yes.
Then can rule that out. Then can rule that out because the CMP in a power and have control over security forces. Then can never test labor right. Not, even when they may have power, then can't test labor right them thing there.
Yeah, yeah. I think Andrew outsmart them with that because right now we have 14,000 police coming from 9,000, right? When Andrew took over, 9,000 police we have
6.
I go. Them say 10 police.
6.
10 civilian to 1 police now. That is the ratio. Something like that.
Yeah, so the ratio, me know and double. It's more than double since the JLP take over.
Yeah, and the army double too.
14,000 police. It can't be 10 police to 1 civilian, just 14.
No, not 10 police, 10 civilian to 1
police. It can't be if I just 14,000 police.
Yeah, that's more than that. I suppose more than that. Band labor.
Now, about 140 civilian are now be one more man.
The ratio more than that. But more than that.
Me read say half something another. Some half business, some half cutting business. I don't remember specific.
But we know, whatever the ratio was, we know say it cut by the JLP more than double the security force. So so them Plan C probably go kind of weak.
You know what I like about the police force nowadays? It seems like the police commissioner find a way to have majority of the police committed to doing their job and they follow the chain of command.
Sheldon, if you follow the police commissioner wasn't just introduced to the security force. He was a strategist behind the last 2 commissioner of police. So the system we are using now, him design it to fight crime. I want to make them interview them, you know, man.
It's a very effective it's a very effective strategy, you know.
Yeah, man. So I feel when I execute now actually was planted by 2 other commissioner.
But him never him want to do it long time, but now him have the power.
No, in the work behind, he was behind the scene. He was the main strategist.
He have to do exactly what he want to do.
Thank you very much. So him just there know what tighten up. Them say the only commissioner person in the world we use maths to fight crime. Them not explain it. Them just say that.
Brother, I can't, you know. Me know have enough criminal, you know. And I can tell you, you know, them man they either run away or no one have to do certain things.
Quadruple before then took up them gun. Criminal now just run off again and say me soon come back, you know. They might think over before they come back.
Reduce their strength, you know.
So PNP.
The JCF reduce the gangs. And remember that PNP, they are the ones that even did so many gangs in Jamaica. So now that the JCF has reduced that, weakened them, their Plan C won't be as strong as they would have liked. And if you also notice the great investment that this government has put in at the customs office, where you have a big scanner picking up all these metal things and so many You see how many guns or whatever, forgot so you can't see certain things. You see how many of those metal things have been um clamped down or confiscated and so from customs, so our wars, wherever they get it from. So it means to say that the JCF has been doing what they supposed. So come election, we're not supposed to have a face a 1980s election. You understand me? And we, the people, are wiser now. Look how many of us feel so comfortable walking outside, walking anytime on the road, and we not feel threatened, we not feel scared. We sleep and we leave the grill open now. In many communities that is now prevalent. So things have been changing, and I'm sure that well, I've heard many young people who them pay money for ride up and down with them as they visit different areas. Them say, what, 18 grand? No. 18 grand then give me, so me fi come on them motorcade. Me say, really? So I turned to the guy and say, so you're planning on voting for them? Say, vote where? I money make me just go pan and me just a put in like a $2,000 gas. So the other 16 grand me can use it buy something. But me not vote for them. After they not nothing I say, they not no policies. You understand me?
Person.
So the whole hype you see behind them, those people are still wise. And a free money. Who don't want free money? You understand me?
Yes,
You're gonna take.
Dean Jackson,
But they're still not going to be supported.
Dean Jackson in the comment. Like how you on the, it's so apparent, I assume you're on the opposite platform. You can't make them typographical error the way you're making. Wait, me, I comment in the box, me can make some type of error and get rid of it. But me, I dine come or time come. Or no time or wait that try to say. Retype it, man, because understand.
One on that. You see the PMP, I think you see the chess game of Andrew play. We underestimate Andrew Wellness, We don't really see the real master chess player where he is,
Morning, peoples.
Andrew Wellness and the Labour right there, the leader, the man them running in a parliament, they are really controlling. They are
No,
really
squad 6 me didn't I know you never that.
They are really controlling Jamaica. Because you notice when Mark Golden come on platform and say, he might go get it done them certain power and make them start help police communities. You see what start happen? You never start before, but you see what happen? No man no want Ramadan no more. One of them are gonna meet them maker if they don't want to meet the judge. So any plan, as the Cascade say about the plan C what them have in mind, all of them think they fall early. Some of them don't have a plan, they're just a freestyle.
Say yesterday, partial my business me a chat. It happened that's me have to kill chicken 2 days straight. And one of the lady will come help me yesterday. And I don't want to disclose our community. But it in a southern St. Catherine, a die-hearted PMP division. The lady, when the lady talk yesterday, me shock out of my wit. The lady say, "Oh no, say, Andrew, give away title and give a boss." The woman said, say we don't want to see Fitz Jackson. When the woman says so, she talked about that incident again what happened in our constituency. About close to 20 years of midnight. No, more than 20 years of midnight. They didn't have active politics. We're going to one community one day. Yeah.
Love, get a call, man, love. And I've got a call, it seems. Oh my God, guys, people wise now. People see, hey, bus after bus after bus. Eh? Cut ribbon every single week. Cutting ribbon is not just last year, is not just this year. We have been cutting ribbons from 2016. Hmm? And it a mad them out. The fact is this, what people fail to understand is that the government has put things in place, right? Where they have controlled the economy in such a way that the money that they're now collecting from taxes can now turn over and fix with pipelines, ensure communities getting waters now. Fix the roads. Listen, this couldn't just happen in 2016, guys. And people thought that it should have happened in 2016 as we come in government. You have to put proper measures in place, and that is what this government done. They plan accordingly, ensure that they gather the money. The money is not waste. Nobody not pocket money, right? This is central government, that's what they did. And then when they get the money together under the leadership of Nigel Clark, Nigel pencil out how each money fi go. How much can go there, so? How much go there, so? How much there, so? And then now, the little extra that we get, the grants, and if this goes into procurement, right? And they go through and sift through and see to it that if we purchase X things from Y place and we purchase Y things from Z place, we can start building by X time. Eh? All of those, are planned accordingly. So we know the procurement process. All member of parliaments know the procurement process, right? So know that the procurement has confirmed everything, signed off to everything. We are now able to start groundbreaking with different projects. We can start cut ribbons for projects that have been completed, and now and even set the trajectory for where we want to reach by 2030. Guys, you don't realize the 2030 vision is still active. The 2030 vision is still active. How many persons now can boast that they're getting water in the shower? The lady came and gave a testimony. Someone came and shared a testimony from a lady. She said, all and she see the pipe run in her community. She still didn't accept, she still never believe. When then turn on the pipe, me and everybody rejoice and say, yeah, water. She said she still not believe. When she believed was when she was in her shower and she turned on that shower and the water came down on her. Actually have a shower in her own bathroom water company. That is the time she accepted the truth, and that is how this government works. We not just lay a source of pipe. We start, we body it, and we finish it. So this government is a government by their word. And that's why I can brag and boast. And that's why I ask Prime Global, have you made that decision as yet? It's no crunch time. It's no election time. Knowing, seeing, observing what has been happening, listening to both sides. Have we all made that decision now? Is there still a doubt in anyone's mind? For 2016 until now, there is no new taxes. No new taxes. We're coming from an era where every God Almighty year there is a new tax. Every year there is a new tax when it comes to April budget reading. And that's all we can be told, ban our belly. There is always ban belly. And we Jamaicans, we just have to accept. We can't come out and lash. We can't come out and cuss. We're afraid to even give an opinion. And this government come in and make we know so we not have to ban no belly. We're not going to charge you any extra. The amount of taxes even have been returned. We're not paying some taxes anymore. The income threshold for persons who need to pay PAYE has gone up or down, whichever way they explained.
From 1.5 to 1.8.
From 1.5 to 1.8.
Coming down from 25%.
And in 2 years,
coming down from 25% are you earning.
And we're heading to $2 million. This government, they claim that don't love the poor. This is the government that shows us that they love the poor. They want to take us out of poverty, want to take us from being impoverished and putting us in a capacity where we're able to we develop our life. They're putting us in that position. And we don't want a third term for this government? Is it that we're so ungrateful? Is it that we're so that this government, majority of what has been happening is garnered for the poor? The fact that the taxi fare and the JUTC has gone down, it is for the poor. You know, so rich people take JUTC. More buses after buses after buses. It is garnered for the poor. So we don't have to be sabotaged by the operators, taxi operators. Your children are now able to go on what is called a school bus, a designated school bus at a reduced cost, which is $50. And you mean to tell me that it is not for the poor? You ever see poor rich people picnic at travel from public taxi to reach school? Rich people put them picnic at them vehicle back, them nice SUV and them truck and them whatever, and them take them picnic to school. Poor people on the other hand have to make either contract with the taxi or send them on a taxi.